There's this channel called Ghibli Dailies, and no, they're not special, they're not famous, they're not a legacy brand. They've posted 16 videos total, 16, and somehow pulled over 69,000 subscribers. And here's the part that should make you pause. One video from about a month ago is sitting at over 1.7 million views, and the rest of the channel isn't some one-hit fluke either. Most of their uploads are comfortably landing anywhere from 20,000 views up to 800,000 views, which tells us something very important. This isn't luck, this is demand. People actually enjoy watching this type of content, and more importantly, YouTube is actively pushing it. Now, before you ask, yes, it's monetized, and you don't have to guess. If you look it up with vidIQ, you'll see estimates showing this channel pulling anywhere between $2,000 to $7,000 just this month from 16 videos. So no magic, no secret sauce, just a system. And in this video, I'm going to break down that system step by step, exactly how to create this kind of channel from scratch. No prior skills, no animation background, no film degree, just paying attention. So don't skip around, don't half-watch this, because every step builds on the previous one, and by the end, you'll be able to replicate the entire process. Trust me, stick around until the end because there's one small detail people miss that quietly kills their results. Alright, quick reset, grab coffee, water, whatever, let's get into the actual tutorial. So step 1, before you even touch any tools, is research, but not the boring spreadsheet kind. We steal structure, not content. So what you're going to do is come to the channel itself and literally take a screenshot of the homepage just like this. Nothing fancy, we just need the visual context. Once you have that screenshot, open ChatGPT, click the plus icon, select Add Photo and File, upload the screenshot you just took. Now here's where most people mess up. They don't tell ChatGPT what they actually want. So you're going to be very direct. Tell it you want to create a channel similar to this one, and ask it to suggest 5 video ideas that could go viral using the same style and pacing. Then hit generate and wait, because this part matters. ChatGPT will analyze the image, the thumbnails, the vibe, the emotional tone, and then spit out ideas that already match what YouTube is rewarding right now. So once you get your list, choose one idea. Don't overthink it. Copy the title exactly, and now we move to the scripting phase. And yes, I've already simplified this for you because I've built a Google Doc with prompts so you're not starting from zero. All you do is open the Google Doc, scroll to the first prompt, the one that says to write a script based on the following title or idea. Right below that, you'll see a space. Paste your title there, highlight the entire prompt, copy it, go back to ChatGPT, same chat, no need to start a new one, paste it, and generate. Now give it a moment, because what's happening here is ChatGPT is building a scene-by-scene narrative structure specifically designed for visual storytelling, not dialogue-heavy, not exposition-heavy, just enough to guide the visuals. Once it's done, that's your script. And now we move to visuals, which is where this gets fun. So go back to the Google Doc, scroll down, and you'll see the visual generation prompt. This is the one that does the heavy lifting. It generates image prompts, animation instructions, and dialogue cues all in one go. Copy that entire prompt, paste it into ChatGPT, and generate again. Now what's happening here is important. ChatGPT will first output your Scene 1 image prompt. Then right after that, it gives you the animation instructions that will be used later with Vero 3.1. So you're basically pre-building the entire video before touching any generator. Sometimes you'll get more scenes, sometimes less. For this tutorial, I'm using 7 scenes just to keep it clean, but don't let that limit you. Now, once you have those prompts, it's time to actually generate images. So copy the first scene image prompt, open Whisk or whatever image generator you prefer. I personally use Whisk because it's consistent. Paste the prompt, change the aspect ratio to 16:9 because this is long-form YouTube content, then click Generate, and you'll see it immediately. That soft, hand-drawn, Ghibli-inspired aesthetic. That's exactly what the channel is using. Repeat this exact process for every scene. Copy prompt, paste, generate, replace, move on. It's repetitive, but it's supposed to be. This is where patience beats talent. Once all your images are ready, we move to the most important step, animation. And this is where Google Flow comes in, which honestly is a cheat code if you're new. So click the first link in the description, go to Flow, click Create with Flow, start a new project. You'll land in the prompt interface. Choose Frames to Video, upload your first image. Once it's uploaded, go back to ChatGPT, copy the animation prompt for that scene, paste it into Flow, select your aspect ratio, 16:9, choose your model, Vero 3.1, quality or fast depending on your credits, and hit generate. Wait a few seconds, Flow will animate the image. Preview it. If it looks good, download it, then repeat this for every image. Yes, it's repetitive. Yes, that's the job. Now, once all your animations are downloaded, we assemble everything in CapCut. Open CapCut, import all your clips, drag them into the timeline in order, add a filter if you want. I use Clear 2 and drop intensity to around 88, nothing crazy. Then add captions, click Caption, select Language, Generate, and once they appear, go to Basic, choose the style with dark stroke, don't animate it, keep it clean, subtle, readable, and now you're basically done. That's the entire system.
He fell asleep already. Good.
Research with intent, script with structure, generate visuals, animate, assemble, and publish. And the twist here is that this isn't about Ghibli style at all. It's about calm narrative loops paired with algorithm-friendly pacing. You can swap the art style later, but this framework stays the same. So if this clicked for you, drop a comment. Let me know you're ready. Don't skip experimenting, and I'll see you in the next one.